What is up, creatives? Welcome to my vision vlog. Woo! And we are going to be talking about our Together We Build offering, right? And so I'm going to head out to grab some coffee first. And we are here. But I'm going to switch cameras so that it's more fancy. So we're here at Dean and DeLuca's. We passed how many coffee shops, right? We passed Zeus, the first, Habitual, Dilogi, Origin, Coffee Bean, Starbucks, UCC. Now we're here. And I think there was more. Yeah, right, but this is my favorite one, Dean and DeLuca. The reason why we're here in this coffee shop is because for Vision Sunday, our theme, it actually came from my time in LA when we were at, me and my wife, when I was at Highland Park Cafe. And I was sitting at the coffee shop, I was drinking a latte or a horchata latte. And as I was sitting there, I was just noticing, I'm like, man, this is crazy how the atmosphere is different when you're inside, right? The music, the coffee, people walking in, and then the people behind the counter are calling these guys by name, spouses having conversations, friends having conversations, business people talking about business. You know, someone just done with a workout coming into the coffee shop, people starting their day grabbing a coffee, people who are in line getting a coffee, seeing people that they know drinking coffee and saying, hey, what's up, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, bro, this is like church, right? This should be the community of faith. And so when I was praying about what is our direction for 2025, this phrase that came up was faith for every day. Not because I drink coffee every day, but it was more of like our faith should look like this. It shouldn't be confined only to monumental moments. It shouldn't be confined to spaces of tragedy when we are crying out for God. It should be a faith for every day where strangers become family, where we're talking to each other, sharing life together, that you can find it in your ordinary rhythms of life. You know, my wife has a lot to say about it too, so I'm gonna call her. Yeah, calling the missus.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this? Can you come to can you come to Dean's? We're filming the vision video.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Kape.
Kape. Let me order. We're talking about faith for every day. But before we look at 2025, what is something you're proud of in 2024?
I think one of the biggest things that I'm very proud of in our community is that we grew 68%.
What?
We grew 68%. And I think it's not just, what I'm proud of is not just the numbers, but I think what I'm most proud of is when you're on the behind the scene, you know, the pulse of the people around you. And I feel like we grew also when it comes to leadership wise, when it comes to our community. You know, more and more people are getting plugged into our grow groups. They're loving it. Yeah.
Even without programs, community is being built, right? Yeah. Not because they do something, but because they're being aware of growing in relationship.
And it's not forced.
One of the things that I'm super proud of is it was like over 200 people who told us that they started their relationship with Jesus. That's amazing. You know, that's what we do. We want to make sure that we're not a motivational club, but we are a community that is allowing people to encounter Jesus.
The whole 2024, it's about God showing up, God's faithfulness. There's moments where we don't know where to go. We're trying to discover, and you see God's faithfulness in all of that. Yeah.
I know. Awesome.
Thank you for coffee.
Thank you for talking. And so, with that faith for every day, we want to make sure that we really understand what is it going to look like for 2025, right? We're asking all of us together on this vision initiative to build together. And so when I'm looking at 2025, For you, babe, what is a dream or a goal that you see for 2025?
One of the biggest thing for me is our School of Creatives. We wanted to continue that School of Creative. I think over 30 participated in it in 2024. And we want to create more tools to use for 2025, just like that. And more avenues, yeah.
Second one is to realize that it's not just about us, that God is calling us to the fringes, to the misfits. And so we're going to be partnering with that prison and really just serve them. Well, the other goals that I'm super excited about is we want to equip you to live that faith for every day. If your full-time ministry is at your workplace, because that's where you are, like most of the time in life, shouldn't you be able to live out your faith there? So we're going to create curriculum, we're going to create training on how do you live your faith out for every day. And so as a community, as creatives, we want to see 2025 where we live out our faith for every day. And so we are coming together, Vision Initiative, Together We Build. And I want to remind us from Nehemiah. It says here in Nehemiah chapter 2, and he says, "You see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lies waste and its gates are burned with fire. Come and let us build the wall of Jerusalem, that we may no longer be a reproach. And I told them of the hand of my God, which had been good upon me, and also of the king's words that he had spoken to me. So they said, let us rise up and build. Then they set their hands to this good work." 2025, I am asking you also, let us build together. And so as we take our Together We Build vision offering today, it is a reminder that we are not doing this alone. You are not simply someone that attends. You're not someone that is simply coming to receive. That you are part of something greater, and your contribution, your giving helps rebuild our city. We've always wanted to be a church that is not just for us, but it's a church for the city. It's a church that reminds us that we are created in the image of God, identity, and that we are created for the purpose of God, purpose, right? And so when we come together, you coming, you giving, you pouring out, it is a reminder that, hey, we're building together. And so I'm excited as we look back next year at 2025 to see what might have been rubble is now a testament to God's faithfulness and the partnership of you and I together building to see life living out faith for every day.